everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of middleweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody. This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it.
Watch that!
What do you want to avoid if you're the low stamina, low endurance guy fighting against this fast fight?
You don't want to do too much walking. You know, you like to sit on your couch all day. You love to get inside where you could tie up, do a little fighting, control things a little bit.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
The man's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Chico's ripped by an uppercut. There's that overhand right. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Hits him in the mug with the right. Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together. A good combo by Chico. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Halfway through this round here. Just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Alvarez. By Ricardo Alvarez. Jacked by an uppercut. He has found his groove with this right hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Smart counterpunch by Albert. Wow, what a punch there by the man. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
The man's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Alvarez is scoring with that right hand. Right to the belt line. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. The man's right hand did a nice job that time. Now, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Nice strike after catching one by the man. And now he's targeting upstairs. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Halfway through round number 2. A well-targeted hook landed by the man. Good exchange. He fires back. The man's able to land a good, solid left hand. He's already scored a knockdown in this round, Teddy, and I think he's got more in that tank.
Well, right now, his opponent, to me, is starting to look like some of our crew members when the check comes, you know, when we're out at the restaurant. I mean, you know, he's looking to get out of there.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. The man's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and punches. The combination lands. Well-placed counter punch by Chico. A solid true uppercut by the man. Chico's trying to find a way to survive. The way he's doing it right now, he's holding on. He's clinching his opponent.
And they work on it, just like you do in other sports. I mean, football, you work on the goal line defense. This is his goal line defense.
By Ricardo Alvarez. Big, big shot he just scored with. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Alvarez's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Chico's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
The man's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. The man's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Alvarez. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. What impact from that uppercut. Ricardo Alvarez is... What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the man. Combo lands to the head. Look at that. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Alvarez is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And the consistent work rate, piercing left hand, and yet another big shot comes in. He never saw that coming. Alvarez is knocked down by a punch that came from out of left field.
That was like Haley's Comet. You won't be seeing that again for about 10 years.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit. But I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Back to the body.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The man's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Chico still shaking after feeling that uppercut.
Let's see some more head movement.
Alvarez is stunned and he is hurt. Oh, and there you go. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. You all right?
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Chico's in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch. I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands...
The man's ruined with that punch right. Did you see that? Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Chico's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Chico.
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this match is with sport.